what
We
Katie's
just happen to
been
have
doing.
one of our research people in here that we're going to allow her to show you what she did. She went on a float trip for 6 hours with no sunscreen, and it was 100-degree weather. Um,
About a week and a half ago?
Yeah, I definitely got second degree burn, at least second degree burn
yeah.
on the upper half and the lower half.
Yes.
I think we're going to show a picture of the legs at least. I was advised that we're not allowed to show the upper half because it's a little burnt and inappropriate to be shown, but we can at least show the legs part. I am somebody that can't use sunscreen usually at all,
I think
so
you're allergic to it or something.
I should have used this to begin with, but I was just ready to get on that river and go floating. And by the end of it, I definitely was feeling the burn. My top half and my lower half were to the T red as a red Solo cup.
Oh, absolutely. There we go. This was Kaitie.
Yeah, you can see her feet. Look at her feet are white.
That was the night you got off the float trip. You got called into work, and then you closed there, and this is what her legs looked like. I came up and started spraying her down. I brought this here, the sun and wind relief. I brought this up to her. She calls me and she's like, I need some help. I am fried, straight up. There's no crispy to it. She straight up fried her legs.
Yeah, I did.
I came up and I soaked her down probably, 3 different times throughout the night?
Yeah.
And then when she got home, she sprayed down again, and this is what her legs looked like that night.
You can even see how swollen my legs are with my sock marks because I decided to wear my boots to work.
Right in there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, this here, let me go, is the next morning.
That's the next morning after using the sun and wind relief.
Sun and wind.
That's the next morning.
Then
That's
we
unbelievable.
Yeah, we mixed up some of the ginger spray, which is what I call it because I'm a redhead that really needed it, which is the RNA.
We're still working on extreme version of the sun and wind relief.
Yeah.
In the research and development team, she's my partner in here.
R&D.
R&D. Yeah, we'll get the initials back for you. But no, I have a friend of mine also, both mutual friend of ours. He's a ginger as well. He will go out, Logie. He will go out and burn and peel and go. I am so worried for him if ended up with skin cancer someday because there's nothing to it.
He goes outside and he's
yeah,
red.
it doesn't matter how long he's out there. So I'm working on some relief for him, and he has loved what I've given so far. And that's the same formula. I've actually improved it a little bit more the other day when this happened to her. That would be this next formula. From that picture to this one, Kaitie, what was this? The one day after that? So this would be day 2?
The picture that's up there would be day 1, and then the one that you're about to show is day 2, whenever my peeling started.
You had to have had at least second degree, at least.
Yeah.
That's day 2.
Yeah, that's day 2. And that's using the extreme sun relief. That's pulling all of that heat out there, and it was instantly soothing. I mean,
No, it felt amazing. You would
Wow.
expect a burn. It was more of a calming sensation. You don't want to cry.
right. And especially with something open like that. I mean, it doesn't matter what you put on there. You think as soon as it hits the flesh, it's going to sting, it's going to burn, but she just about melted standing there as I was spraying her.
Wow. Yeah, that's second degree burns.
And then this one is today, and that would have been 3 days after this last picture, probably.
Yeah.
Sorry. There you go.
Yeah. It's almost healed. I'm going to say by tomorrow, most of the patchiness should be gone, and I'm hope that I'm just about back to normal and I can wear boots again.
Wow.
Those scabs, you need to put the ESP-15 on there and draw that out of it.
I know.
Keep it moisturized with the spray, but put that ESP-15 on those real severe spots too.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Wow.
And don't the extreme tan.
Yeah, you have to ignore the color of the skin there. Only lotion I had at my house was tanning lotion.
She ran out of our bottle for 2 days.
Yeah.
So this relief would have been even better. But she's.
I think you went to Annapolis one of the days.
Yeah,
and
we were out of town. We weren't able to catch up, and she went through that like she was so thankful for it. She was just soaking down all day long.
Oh, yeah.
And it was a couple days later before we were able to meet up, and she put some kind of a self-tanning lotion, so the rest of her skin is really tan from that lotion. But the pale is where she had burnt. That's how. And now the rest of your body is more itchy, except for the real severe spots.
Yeah.
So you can tell it's recovering. It's got those nutrients back in there.
Even if it's not sunburn,
Right.
even any type of burn,
Absolutely.
that's a secondary burn.
Yeah.
So any type of burn is sun and wind relief. If you're a motorcycle rider or you're a passenger on a motorcycle, you really do need this. When we were down in Lake of the Ozarks, we sold the hell out of this stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All the bikers that was down there, all the bikers, and their riders and their wives and their girlfriends and everybody that was riding on the bikes.
Oh yeah.
They get off and they're bright red, you know. So this is you need this. I'm telling
I
you.
would recommend spraying yourself down before you go out. It's
Well, I know Lexi was spraying it on her before she
Did
went
they?
out. Whenever they were going riding a lot last year, they were
Yeah.
using it last year, and it was helping significantly because she didn't get nearly as burned as she would have.
Yeah. So precaution,
for sure.
you know.
It's moisturizing. We haven't really tested against sun prevention. I want to look into
Right.
making it more of a sunburn prevention as well as a relief.
An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Exactly. This is an incredible product, but if we can get to the point that you don't get that burn, I mean, it's still
Right.
gonna help. But
That'd be.
yeah.
But that's amazing.
Oh, I feel like it would have actually blistered and became a lot worse if I would
Yeah.
not have had the sun and wind or the ginger.
Yeah.
Definitely would have been a lot worse.
Yeah. Wow.